We are back for another one.
Another one.
Today, man, we got Tom MacDonald. We got a song. It's called Scars. Never heard of it. Don't know really what it's about. Just saw there was a Tom MacDonald song on the YouTube Watch Now page, and I said, let's do a reaction to it. I mean, he has yet to let me down with the music that he makes, and so at this point, I can't do nothing but try to get into it and check it out.
Wow! Beautiful!
And now, I'm pretty sure his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, did the video, Scars. I going off just the beginning part of this little part right here that I just seen, and it's looking like a sad song. I hope not. But, you know, sometimes we got to get in our bag, our sad bag, and really just express ourselves.
I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's all right.
You know, maybe this is talking about the scars that he's healed over the years. I'm not really sure right now, but what I will tell you is this. I am really in on this guy, Tom MacDonald, man. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like the dude has a very dope style. I feel like he's very aware of what's going on around him, and he's willing to speak on it in his music, unlike 99% of the people who make music nowadays, which is crazy because when I came up, almost everybody, you couldn't do a song unless it was either straight for the radio or it had a message in the story. That was it. If it wasn't straight for the radio, it had to have a message and nobody was really listening to it. So I have to give this man mad props for standing out in the midst of everybody else doing just craziness and whatever. He's standing on something. So he really standing on business. So I like that. And we're going to listen to Tom MacDonald Scars, directed by Nova's Rockefeller, of course, I'm sure. So we're going to check it out. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to do a couple things. Smash that like button, leave a comment below, ring the notification bell so you can find out the next time Old Man Huda does a Tom MacDonald reaction video. We're going to keep it rocking. Scars. Let's see what it do. All right. Wonder if this is like a singing song or is he actually rapping still?
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life.
Okay.
I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos should have died.
Okay.
I don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops, getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came. These tattoos on my arm.
Oh, now I will have to say this. I will give him mad props for this, man. He is being very vulnerable right now, man. A lot of times, as men, we can get so caught up in being masculine and these big macho guys that we can't just bare our souls, man. And that's one thing I will say about Tom MacDonald. He will bare his soul on the track and with no problem, man. I love the singing. I love the fact that he's like giving us some real true stuff. I could tell, yeah, he got some scars on them tattoos, man. And he's really trying to like make people open up. I think personally, I think that's what he's doing with this song. He's trying to have people open up and really talk about what's going on with their past and how to get over it, man. But this is a dope song, man. I love he's singing, dude. Sometimes, you know, got to mix it up a little bit.
Hide from you. my friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Looked up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti. Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am. These tattoos.
This is very vulnerable. That's dope. I ain't mad at him.
Hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms. Hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms. Hide from you all the scars.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Like I said, man, for me, it's one of those things where you say, hey, man, if you're gonna do this music stuff, you gotta kind of bare your soul, man. And that's one thing I will say about Tom MacDonald that I love about him, man. He's willing to bare his soul out here for the people. He's willing to kind of put his life out there and use it as an example of how you can go from a bad situation or a bad way of living and to turn it around and do positive things, man. Even to the point where, like you say, he loved to brag about how he's the biggest independent artist, man. I'm sure he wouldn't have done that had he not kind of got rid of all those scars, you know what I mean? That he's built over the years, man, in terms of his alcoholism, drug use, all that stuff, man. I'm sure he was doing all kinds of wild stuff as a youth that got him to that point where he was out here wilding and not living the right life. And then, you try to be a rapper, and I think he probably, once he got the money, started to realize, like, man, this is bigger than all this crazy stuff that I'm out here doing, man. And I'm an influence on other people, because that's what I feel like more than anything. I feel like he cares about other people and how he's perceived and what's the narrative that's put out in the world, just period, man. And so for me, what I've got from him is that he seems like he wants to like bring a positive vibe into the world. He wants to bring a positive image for the youth to watch over and to grow up watching. And he also, as well, I feel like he's trying to like show the music industry, I could do this and we don't have to do it the way you've been doing it, which is poisoning the minds of the youth and giving out bad juju music with just a bad vibe to it, man, and not life music, death music, man. And so I love what he's doing, man. This is tight, man. Scars. Yeah, that was hard, bro. Like, as much as, made some all that singing, I like it. I like it, man. I think for an artist to step out of the box and do something that's not what everybody else is doing is very much a brave thing to do. So, hey, I love it, man. Like, share, comment below. Come back for a little bit more of that Tom MacDonald. We gonna knock it out. Scars. That was hard. Tom MacDonald. And of course, Nova did a dope job on the video. I love the visuals, man. So, right on, brother. Tom MacDonald, Old Man HUDA. We out.